So, my aunt, I think I said it, has been sick for a couple of days. I guess it's been like a week now. And when I went to the hospital to see her that first day, Monday, she was kind of out of it. So when I went back on Thursday, our relationship is, she's my mom's baby sister. So we have this back and forth type banter. And the first thing she told me earlier was to leave her alone. And I said, okay, bet. And then I sat down and I started asking her questions, because she's going through dementia. And I asked her, I said, you know, you remember last time you was in the hospital and I came to visit you and we went on lockdown? And she couldn't remember that. It was last year, I think it was. And I said, well, you remember when um, their stepfather tried to run you and my grandma off the road? She said, should somebody try to kill you when you remember that too? And I was like, you're absolutely right. I agree with that. And then I was asking her more questions. Her arm was swollen. I wanted to know why. I got up and I said, can I see your arm? And she looked at me and she said, when did you become a doctor? Okay. Now, this is further letting me know that she's getting back to her regular self because she's talking to me as she would before. So she's eating. It's her dinner time, so she's eating, and I'm trying to make sure she's comfortable. I put the cake, stuff towards her. She ate, and then there was a couple of mandarins. I said, "You gonna eat your mandarins now?" And she was like, "No, I'm gonna save it for later." I said, "Well, why don't you move it?" She was like, "You know what? You worrisome. You know that?" I was like, "I mean, I've heard you say it before. I ain't hurt my feelings yet." She said, "Well, am I telling a lie?" I said, "No, you're not. You're not. You're absolutely right. I am." And so when she got the mandarins, her left hand was still swollen and she couldn't get them open. So I watched her for like a minute and I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, would you like some help with that?" And she looked at me and she said, "Well, I was hoping you would offer." Now here I am waiting on her to ask and she's waiting on me to ask. Neither one of us was really going to ask. But because I knew she needed me, and I knew it's nothing to pop open the mattress. It was nothing. I just wanted her to ask me for some help. I just want her to say, "Can you open this for me?" She didn't, and she wanted me to ask her, and I get it, But a lot of shit has happened within the last 6 weeks. I've been under a tremendous amount of stress, pressure, and things that I can't even speak on because a lot of it I've tried to forget. But I have shown up for everyone, everybody, every time except for my motherfucking self. And that ends today. Now, I just made a video about how do you handle breakups. But this is a breakup that I'm choosing to walk away from for myself. I'm being selfish for once. I'm thinking of me for once because I don't know how much more I can take before I actually break. No, I'm healing and I'm on a healing journey, but you never know when it's going to be something that breaks you and sets you back. And I've come too fucking far to be set back by anybody. Yes, I love this nigga down bad. I mean, I freaking love everything about him. But it's so many obstacles, it's so many people involved, there's so much going on that it can't just be the two of us. And I can't handle that. I can't handle people in my business. I can't handle opinions. I can't handle all that. I'm a private person. And so for me, it's best for me to just pick up my ball and go home.